Yo, what up? Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing today? I hope work is going good for everybody. Me, I'm on my way to do some work. Got my truck fully loaded up with all my equipment. What I got? Food in machine. Ready to get to work in. Just fed the kiddos. They're at the house relaxing. You know what, something, man? I realize I love being a dad, man. I love being a father. I like the fact that I got two little people that look like me that needs me. You know what I'm saying? Make you excited to go home. I don't know. It's weird knowing that it's a lot of guys out there that just like dip on the kids and act like they don't even exist. That's weird to me. I sit sometime at work and think about, like, how can you do that? Like, how can you just act like somebody ain't even alive? That's weird. But hey, some people do it. A woman couldn't hurt me that much for me to stay away from my kids. Look, we gonna battle. We gonna battle when it comes to mine. I love mine a little too much. Yeah, we gonna battle when it comes to my kids. Hell with that. But you know, that's life. I guess if they cool with it, I'm cool with it. But I'm gonna take care of mine regardless. Whether I'm with the mother or not. That's my job. I'm obligated to take care of those kids. And a lot of people look at me crazy because when I said, just because I'm not with the mother, I'm gonna make sure she's straight. Regardless, because she got my kids. And you know, some dudes like, hey man, nah, F her. I ain't doing nothing for them kids. I'm paying child support. I can't do it. I can't see myself just paying child support. Let's say, for instance, her car breaks down. One of the guys at my job say, it ain't my concern. That's her or whoever she with problem. But hey, everybody feel different, but me, being an old Georgia boy, nah. We gotta make sure mom's straight, whether we together or not. As long as my kids live with her and they're under the age of 21, I am going to provide. I'm going to help out. I'm going to make sure she have transportation. As long as my kids are under her care. You know, some men might say, oh, you stupid. Bro, shut up, whatever. Well, whoever you is, what your name is, Nikki, whatever. I'm a grown man. I am a grown ass man. I handle my business. I don't know how you operate, but this is the way I operate. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to say, oh, point blank period. I wasn't raised like you. Fuck boys. I hope my thing don't get banned for this. You done pissed me off. But I wasn't raised like you. I was raised to take care of, you know, what you helped make. You know? But that's just the way I see things. That's what I saw growing up. You know? So that's what I know. And nobody ain't gonna tell me difference. And I'm not gonna do any different. King, what's up? Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, man, I want to make sure my kid's mother's straight. As long as my kids are under the age of 21, I'm going to help out. You know, because like I say, if she's not doing good, the kids are not in a good situation. You know, that's not my problem. If she got a man that's not contributing, I'm not saying I'm finna buy food or I'm finna make sure she living a lavish lifestyle. I'm not saying nothing like that. What I'm saying is, when it comes to my kids having everything they need, shoes, clothes, transportation, that type of stuff, she won't have to worry about that. I'll be there to help her and make sure she's good in those areas as far as my kids. You know, because they have doctor's appointments, they got to go to school, all that kind of stuff, you know. And this is one of the conversations we was having at work. And a lot of guys is like, nah, man, hell with her and them kids. Once you leave me, that's it. To a certain extent, that's it. But I'm a little tired right now. I got to work this morning, and I've been up ever since. I'm headed out to do 4 jobs. That's part of being an entrepreneur. You want to be an entrepreneur, it's not easy. But I feel like I gave them 8 hours. I should be able to give myself 8 hours, you know, to push and grow my business. And that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to work for nobody forever. Sorry, just to switch conversation like that. But I don't want to work for somebody forever. And, you know, as a father or husband, I want to put my family in a better position to not have to depend on, you know, a job. You know, every day you go to work and you fear that one little thing can have you, get you fired and lose your job and you have no income. So that's why I started my business 5 years ago. I'm doing good. You know, we're climbing. You know, it takes time, but I'm proud of where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like if I lost one job. I lost one job. It didn't hurt me. I had my business. I'm good. I still got everything I had when I lost it. So, you know, just building more clientele, building relationships with people. I love it. I really enjoy being an entrepreneur. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But you gotta have a tough mindset. You gotta have tough skin being an entrepreneur, because it's not easy. It's a lot of days you want to give up. It's a lot of days you want to say the hell with them jobs. But you know what? That's money you didn't have. So I just go with the flow. You know. But how's everybody doing? Well, I can't tell you where I'm going, but I'm going to do some work. You never know if somebody trying to, you know, meet up and do you something dirty. But I'm going to do some work. I got 4 different places I got to go to. All same company, 4 different buildings. But going from Florida to Georgia, back into Florida. But man, I'm tired of crap right now, bro. But I gotta get this work done. What y'all got going on today? If I didn't speak to you, hi everybody who came into the live. got my truck right now, and I'm trying to get my bang for my buck, you know, paying for this truck. So I got to use it for what I got it for. It's my little workhorse. So we're going to use it for that. Oh, and getting into mobile detailing. Like starting Thursday, that's something else I'm adding onto my business, because a lot of people ask me when I'm doing my window cleaning, they're like, can you clean my car windows? And no one turn down no money. Like, hey, you want to give it to me, I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? And nobody complains about what I charge. Nobody. What's up? How's it going? Life of, I can't see driving. But how you doing? But yeah, nobody complains about my price. But it's a lot of money out there. If you want money, you want to go get money, it's out there. You just got to put it forth, the effort. And one thing I learned about life on this journey of entrepreneurship, you got to be a person that look for solutions. You can't be a person who sit around and sit in your sorrow and sit in the problem. Solution. Become a solution-based person. Because let me tell you something, it opens up a whole nother world. Sit the problem over there, put the solutions here. Hey, what solution, what can I come up with to take care of this problem? Ever since I did that, shit, I ain't have a problem I can't solve. And like I said, and when I say giving people control, stop saying yes to everything they want to do. Stop saying yes. If they say, hey, I want to go out drinking tonight, let me drive. No, you ain't driving and I ain't drinking. So when you do that, you don't find yourself in situations you don't want to be in, or situations you have no control over. Because when you put your your life in somebody else's hands, oh boy, when that motherfucker go in a downward spiral, it's hell to get out of. It's hell to get out of. I've learned a lot. In these 37 years, I have learned a lot. I learned a lot. And you know what I'm saying? I would say, I can honestly say, I appreciate God. I appreciate everything I've been through, because it molded me to be the person I am today. And I'm a great motherfucking person. I'm fucking awesome. Yes, I am. I don't know what others think of me, but me? Yeah, I'm awesome as hell. I guess I'll go ahead and get over it, no? Is that Fernandina? Yeah. But yeah, I'm an awesome person, man. It's okay to brag on yourself. It's okay to love yourself. Be you. Don't change for nobody. A lot of people ain't gonna like you. Fuck them. I like me. If you don't like me, oh well. Get over it. But I think I'm gonna make all 4 of my jobs, man. Imagine you starting a business and you're doing the windows and you getting paid $225 per location. Oh man, this shit feel awesome as hell. Awesome. I'm gonna get out here, fill up my little bucket, and get to work. A lot of people wouldn't believe how I got into what I'm doing now. A lot of people laugh and be like, man, you got to be joking. I ain't joking. I was at work. I was angry all the time. I know I'm just blabbing out the damn mouth, but you know, I ain't got nobody else to talk to, so I'm talking to y'all. So, hey, listen up. Lock in. Subscribe. Like. Please. But how I got into what I'm doing now, which is window cleaning and pressure washing, I was watching a show called Wicked Tuna one day. And me and my coworker was talking about, hey man, you need to do something else. You're a hard-working guy, but if you put forth that effort for yourself, I can imagine what you can do. Me and her, which is a stud, was cool. We're not friends anymore. We're business partners. But you know, when the PPP was going around, I applied because I had a business, but I wound up getting a grant that I didn't have to pay back. So I told myself, I said, dang, I got a whole grant. I ain't got to pay back, which was $1,000. I said, what am I going to do? I got on YouTube and I said, jobs that white people do. Because I felt like white people, y'all put yourself out there. Y'all take a risk. Like, y'all really do take risks. When it was like wicked tuna, gator hunting, all that type of stuff, like catching snakes in the Everglades, and y'all get paid. Y'all get paid pretty decent. And I'm over here working hard, pulling on people. And I said, you know what? I want a piece of that pie. So pressure washing and window cleaning came up. So hey, that's what I started doing. So as I went on, I started adding on to my business. And I ain't complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just enjoying life. Now that I came outside, turned this air conditioner on this car, damn stuffy. I guess I'll blow my nose when I get out of the car. But I just want my kids to. I want to instill the old school values in my kids that my grandmother instilled in me. You know, working and, you know, everything she said to me came back. When my grandmother passed away, every word she ever said to me came back. It's like I can hear her talk. You know? And I tell you, I miss that lady. Ooh. I hate to say it. A lot of people say, ooh, you nasty. But I would trade my whole family. Maybe not my sister. But I'd get the rest of my family up just to have my grandma back. Bring grandma back. Take the rest of them, Lord. Take the rest of them. I know I ain't trying to be nasty. Damn, man. Life was a whole lot better when grandma was around. Kept the family together. You know, enjoyed life. Even when you weren't doing nothing, you would just... Knowing grandma was there, life was good. There wasn't even nobody around. All the moments I had with her, I know I might sound old as hell reminiscing like this, but I'm not. I'm only 37. I'm not that old. I'm only 37. So, yeah, man. Sometimes when I'm driving, I just sit back and reminisce as I stare at the road. And I realize the older you get, the less people you want to be around. And the more you enjoy your time by yourself. It's about poor you, Johnny. No, ain't no poor me. But, you know, the more you enjoy yourself when you get by yourself, the older you get. You know, the less people you want to be around. Have y'all ever been driving and just looking at the road and smile for no damn reason? I do it all the time. And it feels damn good to know ain't nobody on the side of you bothering you. And when you get to your final destination, this is even better. You from India. I am from Florida. I am from Florida. Right now, I am in Florida. It's very sunny here right now. Later in the day, it's supposed to get in like 60-degree weather. But that ain't cold. We still gonna have on shorts. Maybe a tank top. Maybe not even a shirt. I know everybody can't say that where they live. The weather is good here. What image you tried to put up there, they restricted it. Dang, I'm stuffy. But I'm headed to do a job right now. I'm almost there. You know what's weird? When I come on YouTube and talk like this is the only time I feel like life is normal. When you at work, with my family, when you at work, you just feel like, you feel lost. You feel like you're in a whole nother world. At least I do. But the moment I hit home and get around my kids and wife and get on the road to go do my job, I feel at peace. If I could take my kids and my wife, buy a piece of land, small house, 3-bedroom, my phone got hot. But I'm gonna get off this live. I'm at my destination. I gotta get this job started. I'll get back with you guys. Ugh.